Don Martin, the fall of Justin Trudeau has begun. And the first line, the Justin Trudeau brand is in trouble. Is this not what we just said? But first, we've got Air Canada blasts Trudeau government, says restrictions were not justified by science. Gee, thanks, Air Canada. Do you think you could have said something before they got rid of all those restrictions?
Almost like they're trying to cut out in front and be like, "Oh, look, we're not that bad." Like, we know what they're doing.
Yeah,
And it's
well,
exactly what they're going to do. They're all going to start bailing on the plan, and they're all going to try and be the first one out there, just like Twitter and Facebook are trying to get out in front of one another.
yeah.
The same thing in a different context.
Yeah, but
That's what
see, the
they're doing.
great thing, and this is why I played so much of that earlier episode for you guys to listen to, so that you could hear that 4 months ago we were saying exactly what was going to happen with all these people is they're going to have to act like all along Big Bad Trudeau forced everybody to do this, and they
Yeah,
didn't want to do it. Air Canada could have said something years ago, and
yeah,
and and being a big opponent to what was going on. But no, after Trudeau already lifts everything and then they say something like this. I mean, no credit to Air Canada whatsoever to wait till it's safe and then be like, "Oh yeah, we never believed in this anyway." Man, that's exactly what we
yeah,
said all the Liberal cabinet members were going to do, and here's Air Canada
yeah,
doing it. But the great news
yeah,
is this is rats fleeing a sinking ship, right?
yeah.
Uh,
You can see it. The
yeah, they're
proof is in
throwing
the
Trudeau
pudding.
under the
These guys
bus.
know it's done. The public, it's the thing. It's Pandora's box. The people that are awake and that know what has happened and that know what is happening to an extent, they can't. You can't make them unsee it.
Yeah.
So they're screwed. The plan's toast because it's over 50%. I think everyone knows who the World Economic Forum is. Everyone knows kind of the truth about Ukraine. Everyone knows.
Yeah.
Like they're yeah, they can't get away with it, right? And that's why this was inevitable, which is
Yeah.
why we saw it coming, right?
Yeah, otherwise you wouldn't have more than half of Trudeau's own Liberal caucus members going against him. And so I'm
Yeah,
just going to read a bit of this Air Canada article. So Air Canada released a scathing statement following the government's decision to lift remaining COVID-19 travel restrictions, claiming the measures were not justified by science. This is like stuff that's
big
coming out.
surprise. Like,
And this is all coming out in lawsuits too at the same time. So Air
you mean by
Can
the science that we knew 2 years ago, Air Canada?
yeah,
Like,
So Air Canada welcomes the removal of these restrictions, acknowledging that air travel is safe and that the measures were not justified by science, wrote Air Canada Chief Operating Officer and Executive Vice President Craig Landry. We believe it will greatly facilitate travel, help to continue stabilizing the country's air transport sector, and support Canada's economy. But there's more. Landry emphasized that the relaxed measures are expected to advance Air Canada services back to pre-pandemic levels. He noted significant improvements in on-time performance as compared to earlier in the summer. Daily flight completion is now over 98%, as well as baggage handling performance that has fully restabilized.
you mean after the World Economic Forum meddling in our international transit system? That kind of baggage handling issues?
Oh yeah.
Give me a break.